Hey everyone, welcome back. Super Bowl 59 is in the books, and one of the biggest stories of the game was how the Eagles' defense dominated Patrick Mahomes, sacking him 6 times, the most he's ever been sacked in an NFL game. Today, we're going to break down all 6 sacks, analyze what went wrong for the Chiefs, who deserves the blame, and what the Eagles did so well to make it happen. Let's dive right in. Right away, you can see that Josh Sweat is lined up one-on-one against Travis Kelce. On paper, that's a massive advantage for the Eagles, but the Chiefs aren't really trying to block him here. This is a screen pass, and Kelce lets Sweat go by because he's looking to catch the ball. The issue: 52 for the Chiefs was supposed to pick up Sweat but took way too long to get there. By the time Mahomes sees what's happening, Sweat is already in his face. Mahomes tries to escape but can't get rid of the ball in time. Sack. That set up a brutal 2nd and 16. This happened immediately on the next play. The Eagles are in zone coverage, and Mahomes actually has an open receiver, Xavier Worthy, but for some reason, he doesn't pull the trigger. He's looking further downfield, but sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. Instead, he holds onto the ball too long, and pressure arrives quickly. Credit to the Eagles for getting home, but this was one Mahomes could have avoided. Now, this sack really shows how well the Eagles game planned for Mahomes. Watch Josh Sweat here. He starts as an edge rusher, but after getting chipped, he moves more inside. Whether that was by design or just how the play developed, it worked perfectly. The Eagles' main goal in this game was not just to pressure Mahomes, but to keep him from escaping outside the pocket. Here, Sweat recognizes Mahomes trying to roll out and immediately adjusts, forcing him back inside, where another defender cleans up for the sack. The Eagles weren't just rushing, they were controlling Mahomes' movement. This one is tough because it's 1st and 10, meaning Mahomes didn't need to force anything. He takes the snap, has a clean pocket, and has a check down available. But he wants the bigger play, which is fine, except he eventually runs himself into pressure. This is where you have to acknowledge that not all sacks are on the offensive line. The protection was solid, but Mahomes moved directly into the rush. Again, credit to the Eagles for not letting him escape, but Mahomes could have helped himself here. This is an interesting one because it looks like Mahomes might have been feeling phantom pressure. The Chiefs actually chipped Josh Sweat on the edge, but instead of slowing him down, it just redirected him straight toward Mahomes. Usually, Mahomes is great at maneuvering in the pocket, but here he steps up right into pressure. It happens, even to the best, but this is another one that Mahomes usually avoids. The final sack came with the Chiefs trailing big, so Mahomes was looking for a big play. But this one is all about the Eagles' defensive strategy. Instead of putting Jalen Carter on the Chiefs' backup left guard, who was in because of tackle issues, they lined him up against their starting right guard, still forcing a double team. That meant Milton Williams got a one-on-one against a weaker left guard, and he took full advantage, bulldozing him backward. Mahomes tried to extend the play but got hit from behind, lost the ball, and the Eagles recovered, sealing the game. So, who's responsible for all these sacks? Well, it's never just one person. The receivers struggled to get open, the offensive line had its issues, and Mahomes made a few mistakes himself. But at the end of the day, you have to give credit to the Eagles. Their defensive line was relentless, their game plan was smart, and they executed perfectly. They didn't just rush Mahomes, they contained him, which is something so many teams fail to do. But those are my thoughts. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.